May you please rise for the presentation of colors.
Color guard, attention. Present colors.
Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Scouts, hand salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, you can be seated. I'm sorry. My bad. All right. I'm not used to being up here. All right. We are thankful to be here today as leaders of these great young boys to mark a very special occasion. Today, Arrow of Light Scouts from Pack 82 will begin a new journey on a new trail. We call this trail the Trail to Eagle.
As a member of Scouts BSA, you will take on many new challenges. We know you have come a long way already. Trail to Eagle will only become more challenging. You'll experience many adventures and challenges along the trail. You will discover the best part will be that you will share this journey hand in hand, not just with your friends or your fellow Scouts and your troop, but also with your family and the entire community.
Trail markers are used on all good trails to help you along the way. You have already learned about some important trail markers in scouting, the 12 points of the Scout Law.
On the Trail to Eagle, you'll need to be trustworthy. Just for every bridge you cross, placing your trust in the builders and designers who made it. Your fellow Scouts will need to be able to trust you. The journey you take is not easy. We must all learn to lean on each other for support along the way.
Being loyal is something that will come in handy on this trail. Just as you need to earn the loyalty of your fellow Scouts in your troop and patrol, they will need to earn your loyalty. You will find that loyalty is best earned by sharing this trail with your fellow Scouts, learning together through challenges and triumphs. Go ahead, Max.
A Scout is helpful. There are many who have helped you along the way so far. Many of those who have been helpful are here with you tonight. We invite you to look around this room and say thank you to your Cub Scout leaders, your parents, your friends, and your fellow Scouts that have been a help to you. The best way to repay them for their helpfulness is to promise to be helpful to others. A helping hand can shorten even the longest trails.
As you leave the Cub Scout and Arrow of Light program, you will now join Scouts BSA Troops 57 and 82 and meet lots of new friends. We trust they will be friendly and welcome you into the troop. A Scout is a friend to all, especially to a fellow Scout, whether from the same troop or from anywhere else in the world.
While you have already learned a lot as a Weebo Scout, there's so much more to discover as we begin tonight. Others who have gone before you, older Scouts or adult Scouters, have much to offer you. A Scout is courteous to others and shows respect, as there is something to be learned from everyone you meet.
While on the trail to Eagle, you will learn many skills that can benefit your world. You may even learn a skill that you will use to save someone's life. Learning about first aid, how to rescue a drowning person, or even how to tie a knot is useless without committing yourself to being kind, and to use these skills to make your community, your nation, and your world a little better.
Your fellow scouts and scouters have much to teach you on your trail. Your fellow travelers deserve your respect. Scouts must be obedient in order to learn, grow, and protect themselves.
The trail to Eagle is not an easy one. You might get discouraged. However, you will find that a cheerful heart will carry you over even the roughest part of your journey.
This trail is not undertaken lightly. It will come at a cost. We learn that a scout is expected to be thrifty, to use their money and resources wisely. Take care of what is given to you. The destination you seek at the end of your journey cannot be bought for a price.
A scout must be brave to face the trail of Eagle and all the challenges that lie ahead. Take courage from your fellow scouts and face the unknown in spite of any doubts or fear.
You'll probably get a little dirty at times along the trail to Eagle. It is important that you complete this journey with your honor intact. Therefore, remember that a scout is clean in thought and in actions. Your character will define who you are.
We remember our duty to God as scouts and trust that you will remain reverent and secure in the knowledge that no one walks this trail alone. Take your seat. All right, so tonight is a night where we get to come together and celebrate what we've been through, and it's always good and something that we do for the Eagle Scouts when they get their Eagle rank, and it's kind of a look back at where they started and where we're at today. It's always kind of neat to see, how much they've grown over the years. So we got about a 15-minute video here because I'm trying to carry them about 5.5 years into a little bit of time, just seeing how the kids grew over the years. So enjoy.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past said. Boy, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got trouble, and I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, big and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. you got a friend in me.
Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for
of day, as our campfire fades away. Silently each scout should ask, have I done my daily task? Have I kept my honor bright? Can I guiltless sleep tonight? Have I done and have I dared everything to be prepared? Have I kept my honor bright? Can I guiltless sleep tonight? Have I done and have I dared everything to be prepared?
To call upon Connor Funk, Justice Woodward, Nathan Whitney, Max Randall, Ronald Luther, Zachary Henry, and Trevor Hansen to accompany your parents as you all come forward for the presentation of the Arrow of Light rank. We'll have you gather just right over here. Kind of make a, I guess, line this way. You can come in front of the TV. Just keep coming this way. We'll put the kids up front and parents behind so we can. Yeah, that's fine. The Arrow of Light Award represents the fulfillment of your hard work and dedication as Cub Scouts and Arrow of Light Scouts. You have worked hard to earn it, and we congratulate you. As a permanent remembrance of all that you have learned here in PAC 82, you will wear your Arrow of Light Award proudly on your Scouts BSA uniform. As a Cub Scout, you have been guided through the Cub Scout trail with the help of many Aquilas. Soon, when you become a Boy Scout, you will find that while there are still many people willing to help, you take on more and more responsibility for blazing your own trail to Eagle. Connor, Justice, Nathan, Max, Ronald, Zachary, and Trevor, you have been called before the pack because you have satisfied the requirements for Cub Scouting's highest rank, the Arrow of Light. The first band of color, blue, is to remind you of the lessons you have learned as a Cub Scout. Blue represents the spirit of Cub Scouting, the spirit of giving goodwill and doing your best. Scouts, do you promise to fulfill the Scout promise and the Cub Scout motto, do your best, when you receive the Arrow of Light badge?
We do.
Webelow Scouts, you have faithfully promised always to keep the spirit of Cub Scouting. Now, parents, as their parents, do you also promise to continue to help your Scout through the future Scouting adventures? They did it and they didn't even rehearse. All right, good job. All right. The second band of color, white, represents the Scout Law. Youth and adult leaders will cheerfully show you the skills you need, but it will be up to you to live up to the 12 points of the Scout Law. Daily, you will be faced with decisions, and at times, the trail will seem most difficult to follow. Make your choices by always remembering the Scout Law. In all you do you promise to be forever trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent?
We do.
Yeah, good boys. The third band of color, yellow, stands for the Arrow of Light. Its shaft is straight and narrow, just as is the path that you Scouts should follow throughout your life. Its tip points the way to success in all that you do. It is pointing to the right, a symbol that nothing should be left undone. If it is within your power to do it, see that it is done. And lastly, this is the symbol of the 7 rays of the sun, one for each day of the week. This is to remind you that every day is a new day, a day to do your best in everything. A day to honor your God and country, to do your good turn, a new chance to follow the Scout law, and to remember these words, on my honor. Each Scout has blazed their own trail toward the Arrow of Light Award, and now the Arrow of Light will help them remember their promise to keep the spirit of Cub Scouting alive. Do you promise to let its light shine forth from you, to set an example for others to follow in your footsteps, to set your eye on the eagle and never waver?
We do.
Then I, Aquila, have the distinct honor to say to you, you are now full-fledged Arrow of Light holders. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, at this time we are going to present you with your Arrow of Light and a whole number of adventure pins that we've earned over the time here. We'll start first with Justice Woodward. Parents, come up with them. Take you right here. And because this is Cub Scouting, it still goes through the parents to the Scout. So we congratulate you. And at this time, Justice, also, as a token of your appreciation to your parents, you present them with their Arrow of Light pin as well. All right, congratulations. Nathan Whitney. Congratulations. And Nathan, again, as appreciation to your parents for all their support over the years, you can present them, almost lost them, with their pin. All right, and back in line. Max Randall. Congratulations. Again, as a token of appreciation to Mom and Dad, you can present them with their... Dad thought you were going to try to pin it on him. Ronald Luther. Congratulations. And your pin for your mom and dad. Zachary Henry. Congratulations. And a pin of thanks to your mom and dad. You can give that to Mom. Trevor Hansen. Congratulations. Be sure to thank Mom for me too, okay? No, give it to Mom. Last but certainly not least, Mr. Connor Funk. Here you go. And a pin to present to Mom and Dad for thanks for all they did to support you. All right. Oops, sorry about that, buddy. With this Arrow of Light Award, this is the award that you can wear on your Scout uniform, centered below the left shirt pocket. It is a great honor for me to greet you as the recipient of Arrow of Light Award. Now the last candle and the last band of color is green. It symbolizes the beginning of your path toward Eagle as a Boy Scout. As your den leader, oh, I'm not putting paint on your face. So now you need to prepare yourselves to no longer be known as a Weeblo Scout or an Arrow of Light Scout, but now as a Scouts BSA Scout. Once again, I'd like to congratulate our new Arrow of Light recipients. right, you may go take your seats again. Yeah, careful by the candles. Father's watching. At this time, I would like to call forward Roger Schultz, Scoutmaster for Troop 82, to make a few welcoming comments.
I know we all want to get to that bridge. Just a few brief comments. There's some other adults here that maybe would echo a couple of things I would share. Probably Mr. McClure, maybe Mr. Hanson. Having watched Scouts start as Lions, kindergarten, Tigers, first grade, and seeing them all the way through to Eagle, and then seeing them go off to college with the military, and then pop back up in life later with a new Cub Scout with their family. I can share to the guys that are crossing over. Seems like yesterday you were just Tigers or Lions. It went by really quick. The next 6 years, the great adventure is coming, the Trail to Eagle. One of the things that's going to happen is in that Trail to Eagle, there's going to be a lot of great adventure. The advancement's going to be important. We want you to see you become Eagle Scouts. If you start looking around at some of the adults, you ever see knots above their left pocket? Do you know if they earned the arrow light? You know, maybe if possibly they're an Eagle Scout. You can tell a lot from your adults if you look at the knots. Long time ago, I can remember being a Weeblo. Back then, there was only 1 year of Weeblos. So some of us have been where you are. You're going to spend potentially 11, almost 12 years doing scouting. There aren't going to be too many other things you're going to do that'll be that length of time involved in the same group and with leaders doing a lot of fun things. As you start this Trail to Eagle, there's going to be some distractions. We call them the 4 cents. Anybody know what the 4 cents are? First one's going to be money. You're going to get a job. You're going to want to find some sense. Another one's going to be gasoline because you're going to want to drive. Another one's going to be perspiration because you're going to be playing sports and there's going to be a lot of competing things that get after that time that you want to go be a scout and have those adventures and do that advancement. And the last one's going to be perfume. Girls are going to become something other than annoying. So you're going to discover those things might interfere a little bit with some of the scouting things you've become used to in the past. Don't let those distractions keep you from earning that eagle, but also don't let it keep you from doing all the great adventures. I've watched scouts swim in the Atlantic, swim in the Pacific, go to Alaska, go to Maine, raft, climb. I've had a 12-year-old tell me as I'm harnessing in to back off a 150-foot rappel down in West Virginia, "You can do it, Mr. Schultz, just don't look." So there's going to be a lot of great moments like that. Be sure to take advantage of them. There's going to be a lot of those other distractions that'll say, you're too busy for this, or it costs too much, or I've got something else I want to go do. So don't ever leave anything on the table, because I think we've got a couple of college guys here. They're going to tell you when you turn 18, life ends as you know it. Is it true? It's true. So that great fun looks forward to it, and we hope you take full advantage of it. You've done a great job till now, and we're really happy to see you crossing over to start a new adventure.
All right, thank you, Roger. I'd like to call forward now Carter Fox from Troop 57. Is that yours?
I'm the senior patrol. Let me restart that. I am the senior patrol leader for Troop 57, and of my biggest regrets in life. I really envy you guys for committing to Boy Scouts. And I'm now back, and I've had probably about a year and a half of Boy Scouts before I turned 18, and then I'm kicked out. You guys, though, you have way more time, and you have, I'm jealous, to be honest. I wish I cross over. We have plenty of adventure planned for you. We have the Winterfest camp out in January. I've been told that's a lot of fun. Camping in the snow. And then, I think the second camp out I've ever gone on, the canoe camp, we float down the Allegheny River and camp on the banks. That was a lot of fun. I'm sorry. I think that's all I have to say. I really envy you guys. I'm excited for you to join the troop and go on lots of adventures with us.
Okay, thank you. I could call forward Mike Henry now to share a few words.
Yeah, I remember the first night I took Zachary to meet Tiger Day in '82. It was the fall of 2018. We were outside doing some landscaping work at St. Gregory's School. He bonded really well with the group that night. And after the meeting, there was no doubt in his mind that this is where he wanted to be. As time went on, I started to help out as an adult leader, and my bond with this group started to grow. We faced some obstacles along the way, COVID in particular. It did manage to slow us down at times, but we found a way to learn, grow, and advance through it, and have a good time doing it all. Really got to see just how much the boys had matured in the fall of 2021 at Custer-Loga Town. It was a cold, damp tent camping weekend. You guys all remember that, right? Really, really cold, huh? But you know what? I was surprised how well you guys were prepared and how well you handled the bitter cold weather. I think you did better than I did, honestly. Anyway, we made the best of things and had a lot of fun. I know it's time for us to continue on our journey to scouting and to Boy Scouts. And I wish all you the very best of luck. And I hope to be invited to an Eagle ceremony from each and every one of you someday.
All right, thank you. I should do less like 20, 25 minutes, maybe. No, I typed it big so my old eyes can see it better. All right. Turn this on. All right, here we are. We made it. We made it, boys. Tonight is a night to celebrate all that you have achieved. You have earned the highest rank in Cub Scouts and are ready to join your new troops as Boy Scouts. I can't wait to see what you will achieve as you continue your journey in Scouts. As I told you in the past, if you liked Cub Scouts, you're going to love Boy Scouts. You will grow in your outdoor skills, leadership, service, and more through the challenges and experiences that lie ahead in Scouting. Although some have come and gone, our den has been together since our Tiger year, with all of you being dedicated Cub Scouts from your Lion year. This is quite an accomplishment that you and your parents should be proud of. You stayed dedicated even when schedules were busy. You found ways to progress and stay involved. We were even able to continue with the challenges of COVID. You have grown closer through the years and learned how to work through good times and conflict. Both helped you to build a strong foundation of a friendship that will not be easily shaken. So far, your scouting path has been strongly directed by Mr. Henry and I. We were given the requirements that you needed to earn each rank and did our best to be sure that you learned what was needed and progressed each year. As of today, that changes. Your leaders will still be there to guide you and help where needed, but now it is up to you to continue your progress through the ranks, working your way towards the top rank in Scouting, Eagle Scout. So I ask you, what is your goal? This is a question I asked my son Tyler the day of his crossover, and this is a question that I ask you today. His answer was that he wanted to be an Eagle Scout. There wasn't even a doubt. I promised him that day that his mom and I would be there to support him as he worked towards his goal. He had times where it was hard to participate, especially in high school when swim practice was the same time as our meetings. For the majority of the winter, but he persevered, being active at every opportunity, and 7 years later, he earned his Eagle Scout rank. He knew his goal and would not be kept from achieving it. So I ask again, what is your goal? Do you want to see it through to the Eagle rank? Great. We will be there to support you. Are you coming in not knowing if you'll make it there? Great. We are glad you're at least trying, and will do all we can to help you grow and hopefully see your way to Eagle. The important thing is to come in with a mindset of wanting to challenge yourself, grow through experiences you may have never thought possible, and become a strong and helpful member of your community, country, and world. Whatever your goal is, know that we are here to help and guide you. I just want to take a few minutes here quick to thank those who were an important part of why we are celebrating together today. Now, my parents encouraged me to be a scout. While I didn't get all the way to Eagle, the lessons I learned have formed much of who I am. I learned the importance of service to others, and that is what drives me in so much of what I do. I want to thank my wife, Danielle. She's been supportive of my dedication to scouting and many other activities that add to the busyness of our life. Couldn't do anything without you. Ooh. All right, I want to thank you parents for your help over the years. I've talked many times during PAC meetings about the importance of parents and families being supportive to their child's scouting journey. I've always felt like I was preaching to the choir when it came to you. Tonight is a great example of this. All of you have happily stepped up to help with the dinner and preparation for tonight. Even somebody going getting barbecue sauce at the last second. The Scouts have earned their night, but you have been a critical part of why we are here today, and I thank you. 3 of you have stepped up as leaders as well. Your life is busy, but you said yes when you took on those roles and have excelled and helped our Scouts and PAC as a whole. And I want to thank you, Julianne, Bobby, and Mike. Now, Mike, I can never thank you enough for all that you have done for the Den since you and Zachary joined us in our Tiger year. Your enthusiasm for leading these boys and being there to help where needed is a big reason for their success in scouting. I have enjoyed working side by side with you over these years to help give these boys the best scouting program we could give. Now, for the rest of you, you may or may not know that Mike has been the Assistant Scoutmaster for Troop 82, and he recently shared with me that Roger will be going to the committee chair position, and he's going to be stepping up to the Scoutmaster position here at the start of the year in January. So knowing this, I wanted to make something for him to congratulate him and thank him for all he has done for us. So Mike, if you would please come forward. I've been having fun with the 3D printer. Yeah, I know. Oh, by the way, Mike, you have a knife? Yeah, you do now. Oh. Times we're out camping. You got a mic? No, I got my pen. Use this. So we got that covered, but I also made a nice little wall hanging there for you. Wanted to wish you luck on a new adventure. I'm going to miss working side by side with you, but I appreciate our friendship, and I'm looking forward to keeping that going. So congratulations on what's ahead for you. In fact, Troop 82 is doing great. So finally, I want to thank you boys. We've been together for a long time, and you've given me so many great memories. You always came with a good attitude, ready to learn and have fun. You made it fun for me to be your leader. I don't know where the future will take all of us, but I am glad that all of you are continuing in Scouts BSA. Set your goals, both here in scouting and in your everyday life, and work daily towards them. Look around and appreciate how much support you have, because you are not alone as you journey through life. Thank you, boys. point of the night we've been waiting for, the official crossing over from Cub Scouts to Boy Scouts. Gosh, this thing is really live. Idle it back a little. All right, enough of that. Oh, Mike, we're up, buddy. Oh, it's not.
In a few moments, we will invite you to take your first steps on the Trail to Eagle. This trail will take you through learning new skills of scoutcraft, leadership, and self-discovery. Mark the stages of this journey by earning the scout rank, followed by the tenderfoot, second class, and first class scout ranks. Once a first class scout, grow as a leader by taking on responsibilities, such as being a patrol leader, quartermaster, or troop guide. Earn merit badges that will show you the wonder of the natural world. Open your eyes to a future occupation and learn valuable skills you will use the rest of your life. You'll become a first-class scout. Continue your journey as a Star Scout, advancing to life. As a Life Scout, your goal will be fully in view, to one day again stand with your family and friends, much like you are today, receiving Scouting's highest honor, the rank of Eagle Scout. We invite you forward now, first to bid fond farewell to your Webelos and Cub Scout leaders from Pack 82, and then to make your first step on the Trail to Eagle, where you'll be welcomed by Scouts BSA.
If we could have the representatives from Troop 82 come over here, please. Now we call forward Zachary Henry and his parents and his brother. Now, as they cross over to Boy Scouts, we are shedding all the emblems and everything of Cub Scouts because they're taking that step to the next level. So you'll be seeing as the Scouts come forward, anything that's not ironed down or sewn down is going to be coming off of the shirt. If the Scouts do it, it stays. Yeah, well, the head stays. We congratulate Zachary Henry as he goes from Cub Scout Pack 82 to Boy Scout BSA Troop Eagle. Nathan Whitney. If we have the representatives from Troop 57, please come stand here. Nathan Whitney is going from Pack 82 to Scouts BSA Troop 57. All right, next up, we have Ronald Luther. Ronald is going from Scout Pack 82 to Scouts BSA Troop 57. Max Randall. Max Randall is going from Cub Scout Pack 82 to Scouts BSA Troop 57. Justice Woodward. Justice, as we've been kind of phasing into Scouts BSA, he's been our patrol leader for our group for the last 2 elections here. Justice will be going from Cub Scout Pack 82 to Scouts BSA Troop 57. Connor Funk, come on up, buddy. Connor Funk will be going from Cub Scout Pack 82 to Scouts BSA Troop 57. And last but certainly not least, Trevor Hansen. Trevor Hansen is going from Cub Scouts Pack 82 to Scouts BSA Troop 57. Now, as Scouts, we are distinguished not just by our uniforms, but also by the oath and promise we make. The Scout sign is made by holding up 3 fingers on your right hand. I now invite you for the first time as members of Scouts BSA to commit yourself by making the Scout sign and joining all Scouts in attendance in the Scout law. And actually, boys, we've always done it a special way, right? Can we make our circle? Oh. Come on. One last time. Put your shirts down for a second. There on. Set it on the floor. Set it on. Set it on there. Hands in. This is something we've done to wrap up our dead meetings pretty much from the start. Once they started learning the Scout law and all that. They learned the Scout law and the law of Scout oath and all that probably better than they learned which was their left and right hand, but they've done well. So, Mr. Henry, can you get in here too? Okay. All right, Scout is?
Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
All right, boys, now that their stuff. Yep, you can go take a seat. One last. That was Father Tom might have had to step out. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. So we'll take care of the. But I do want to mention we started together, and even though we're going to separate different troops, our journey continues together because it doesn't matter what's on the side of your sleeve. The number on there is irrelevant. It attaches you to your family of Scouts, but we're all in the scouting adventure together. So go forward and be strong in your scouting journey. And I really, like Mr. Henry said, I'm really looking forward to some Eagle ceremonies in a few years down the road. I see a lot of potential here. And we're here to support you. We're here to be with you. And we can't wait to see what you achieve over the years. So if we could please stand for the closing prayer. Prepare yourself in the way you see fit. Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us all together today to enjoy this night, to celebrate what these young boys have earned. And we ask your blessing on them as they go forward. Keep them safe, Lord, in all their scouting adventures and all their life adventures. We pray that you be with the families. We pray that you keep our families close together. I pray for the community feel that we've grown over the years. And I look forward to all that is ahead. We ask your blessing on all of us as we go forward for safe travels home. And we ask this in your name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Cake is downstairs, and you got some gifts, boys. Oh, and then actually all the boys, if you could come up here. I have a little tradition I started when I refurbished this bookshelf and made it into a podium. I want you to sign your name on the side of the podium here. We got some Sharpies.